So now we're going to talk about slides. And all of you all know that I love Google Slides. So Google Slides icon is this yellow icon that you find. So to create a slide, looks very similar to the last thing, which is you can do it from the Drive or from the Waffle or the Grid in Gmail. So except for that little box right there is not supposed to be on Docs, it's supposed to be on Slides. Mistake. So I'll fix that. You have, again, same thing. Now, the other thing when you are clicking on a doc, slide, or sheet, you can choose templates that are created for you that allow you to kind of start not from a completely blank slate. So why do I use and love Google Slides? It's free, it's web-based, which makes it super easy to collaborate on a project. It has tons of templates. It works offline. You can open a PowerPoint, or you can even convert a PowerPoint to a Google slide. There's no need to worry about going and clicking save after you do every slide or every edit. You can publish it to the web, which allows you to put it in different places, for example, in Canvas. You can add fonts. It's really easy to share. You can use your microphone to type out your speaker notes because it's a voice typing. You can put in media such as videos, which is what I'm using for the timer, is a YouTube video. You see an automatic version history. You can present it if you had a Chromecast. You can also use it in Google Hangouts. It has a built-in Q&A. And if you notice, it has automatic closed captioning, which will only work in Chrome. So if you have a Google slide presentation and you put it in Chrome and you present, you can turn on captioning. So to share it, it's exactly the same way you share for Docs. So you're going to click on the share button and your choices are the same. Editing. People who you share with can edit the presentation if you choose to. However, there's no specific suggesting as there is with Google Docs. Commenting, again, is the same. You highlight the text or image, then you can click the comment button, and again, you can assign it to someone, or you can basically just @ them so they get a notification. So now, the Google toolbar for slides. You can click on File, and then you have all of these options. You can click of Edit and View. Those are pretty standard. So Insert, you can insert images, you can insert videos, shapes, charts, diagrams, whatever you'd like. You can insert a new slide, and then you can pick the layout of the slide. You can duplicate. You can change the theme. Then you have some other tools that are spelling tools, linked objects, script editor, and accessibility settings. So those are just, that's kind of a very basic overview of the toolbar in Slides. But it has all of the necessary things that you need to create a fabulous presentation. But what's nice is you don't ever have to worry about clicking on Save. So I'm going to open. Okay, so here we are in a Google presentation, Slides, and obviously you can see here that we had a little, he made a comment, so, and that was approved, and now I can click and it closes it and it gets rid of it. But what I want to show you, that you have the ability to just change and add anything. You can add images that move, so GIFs or GIFs. You can add videos. You can find anything you want. You can even edit them. You can add which, so I will go back and show you since I had a mistake on here anyway. So for example, I told you that this was in the wrong spot, so now I can just click over here, move it, change this arrow to that, and now ta-da, it's fixed. So Google Slides, it really gives you the ability to change and edit in real time and have a really collaborative presentation. So for an activity, in just a second, so Forrest, you or Wesley can put the link. I have created a slides shareable, and here we go. So this is your playtime. So I'm going to actually walk you through exactly how I created something, and then you can choose to do the same. So the first thing you're going to do when you get to this is you're going to click on slide, and you're going to click on add a new slide. And you're only going to work in your slide, so I'm going to put my name on it so that nobody else is working on my slide, and that way you have the ability to do a couple other things. So once you put your name on it, you're good to go. You can add text. So one of the things that a lot of people have been working on are adding those slides that look like rooms, and you've seen quite a few of them already today. So how did I do that? So I clicked on background. I'm going to click on choose an image. I'm going to use Google image search, and I actually am going to type in a floor and wall background. And now I have a whole bunch of options, and I can look and see what I want to use, and it's going to be a, you know, pick whatever, and then click insert. Now, if you're still checking out my screen, you can see that I now have what looks like a real floor and a wall, and now I can add things to it. I can add a Bitmoji, I can add images, and you can make everything on this slide clickable so that you could put it inside of Canvas, and you could make it a link that goes wherever you want it to go. So it's a way to use for navigation, not just for cutesy tootsy build a room. So please feel free to go ahead and add a slide if you want, and you can put in whatever you'd like. Make sure you put your name on your slide. You can try a background, you can add some images, you can add a video. So if I wanted to find one of those timer videos, I would go to insert, I go to video, and I could type in timer and click search. And then there's a whole bunch of them, and you could pick whichever one you want. And then select it. Then you can also resize it. And put it wherever you want. And there you have it. So take a couple minutes, play around with Google Slides, add a background, try to build a room. If you want to build a room, the key to building a room is to use transparent when you are adding images such as furniture. That helps that. So I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to continue to play in your Google slide.